clipper on the freaking plane. I've always been a flight risk.
I thought that when you said that, I was like, "Oh fuck, did I watch the wrong movie?" Because like flight risk, I was like, "We didn't talk about Single Fighters," and I know that we may have talked about, but I was sick during the week came out, and I'm still sick all the time. But I was in the
Whatever.
hospital.
I was gonna say, man, it's like, is Flight Risk a different movie? What am I talking about? Did I watch the wrong movie?
Flight Risk is that movie with Mark Wahlberg.
Oh, I totally forgot about that.
Mel
I
Gibson
haven't seen it.
directed it. No,
I know it got a lot of love, man, out in the world.
You got not exactly love, but it got a lot of talked about. Kind of like how, a movie I pulled from today, got it was okay, but in the story about what's happening now is what's more interesting about it. But that's something I pulled from, not the movie's drama today.
Oh yeah, buddy. I'm selling my RV tomorrow at like noon.
You didn't ever tell me you had RV. You told me you
I've had
may
an
have
RV this whole time. Yeah, we bought it like 2 years ago. We're gonna fix it up, and it just got too much. It got to the point where it's like, I mean, mechanically it works, but like the inside we were gonna do up, and then just take it to festivals and sleep out there and stuff, so we didn't have to be in tents. Because it's intense when you sleep in tents.
Sleeping in tents sucks, dude.
Yeah, dude. Unless you, all right. So when me and my wife does it though, we we get 4 air mattresses, put them on top of each other, and then like we make that into like a king size bed, and then we have a heater and an air conditioner. Like it's like because usually when you're going on a camping trip, isn't it that you're gonna get like really drunk and fucked up next to a fire every night?
It's a show by Chris and Neil with all great movies. They are the real deal. We watch them all, so you don't have to. It's movies that don't suck and some that do.
Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, children of all ages. Wait a minute. No, listeners of all ages. I can't believe it. That's the first time I messed that up in like a year.
I mean, I would not recommend children listen to the show personally.
No, definitely not. But welcome to a new episode of Movies Don't Suck and Some Do. My name is Neil.
I'm Chris.
Wow. Ooh.
What?
Got loud all of a sudden. You're just like, I'm Chris.
Oh, I'm Chris. Yeah,
right. Dude, you're like 10 times louder. Yeah. Wow. Don't kill us all, Chris. Don't. I feel like it. Just one time, say I'm Batman like that.
I'm Batman.
Yeah. All right. We're reviewing 2 movies today, guys, out there in the world for you to watch. First is that one did come out bad. Another Simple Favor, starring the one and only Anna Kendrick.
He really fit the bill, you know?
The bill?
White collar, college grad. Loves dogs, likes funny movies. 6'1", brown hair, kind eyes. Works in finance, but is outdoorsy, on the weekends. I always imagined he'd have a single syllable name, like Matt or John or Dave. In a perfect world, he drives a 4Runner, and the only thing he loves more than me is his golden lab.
From Up in the Air. That's Anna Kendrick.
I was wondering what that was from.
Yeah. It's like your first role people noticed her for. Yeah.
I thought it was Pitch Perfect.
Oh, and you have that too.
Pitch Perfect is one of the most amazing movies. It's like right up there, Back to the Future, one of the best. There's no fluff in that movie.
For you? Cut off. For you?
No, okay. For anybody. That's a top 10er, buddy.
Okay.
Go ask people. Go ask some people.
Yeah. I mean, yeah. Okay. I believe for some people, for sure.
Blake Lively's in this movie as well.
Look at her. What if one day she came to you and said, "My boyfriend hit me"? What would you say to her? Or she said, "Daddy, my husband pushed me down the stairs, but he said it was an accident, so it's fine." And she said her husband held her down and she begged him to stop, but he swore he'd never do it again. What would you tell her?
That's from It Ends With Us.
I have no idea what that is.
You talked about wanting to see it, like when it came out.
Oh, it was that. Oh, that's the movie she's in a lawsuit over, right?
Yeah. The one that it's kind of interesting. It's kind of interesting.
Yeah, like now they're using Taylor Swift. Like I didn't add it to the news, but there's some clip that's something about Taylor Swift's getting involved now and all that stuff.
No, it's crazy. Yeah, he knows.
I'm just like, man, I don't want to touch that with a 10-foot pole. I'm not even gonna.
Yeah, Neil. I forget Neil's terrified of the Swifties. So
I'm terrified of being on the back end of anything. like.
Are you saying that Bruce Springsteen should watch his back after what he said in the UK of the most recent concert? Anyway, it's not political. You know, but check that out. Go ahead and see what Bruce Springsteen said to the UK audience. It was crazy. Not crazy. Cool, but crazy.
All right. Also in this movie is Allison Janney.
For her tell it, I would operate on her daily without anesthesia. Please. One fucking time. I hit her one time with a hairbrush.
You're a terrible, scum, fucking loser. What?
The child sometimes wants to be corrected.
Answer me when I talk to you.
When I felt this, I gave her criticism. Stop that.
Oh,
that's I, Tonya.
Hey, there we go.
I knew you were
first
gonna grab
episode of the podcast. I, Tonya, and yeah.
It's not. Don't go watch it.
Don't go listen
don't go listen to it.
Yeah. Go see that Tonya though, for sure. And that next name you pronounce in the Italian way.
Oh, so it's Michelle Marrone.
Michele Marrone.
Marrone.
Look, I'll tell you one time, and I won't say it again. This is Sicily. It's my territory. You will never step a foot in here again. I will make sure of it. If you break the rule, I will turn your ridiculous island into a graveyard.
Ooh.
I think that I'm not sure what that's wrong. I think it's 365 days. I don't know for sure though.
Nice. Yeah. I mean, I don't know. I have no idea.
He's mostly an Italian actor. That's like
Yeah. And last not least, Mr. Shang-Chi himself, Mr. the Ten Rings, the guy who you'll be seeing sooner or later in the Avengers Doomsday. His name was announced.
Yeah.
So, I mean, did you see all the names that were announced for
so many. Yeah.
So many. Ian McKellen, Hugh Jackman. Oh my God, I can't wait. But it's Secret Wars, so it's gonna be awesome. All right, but yes, Henry Gold.
My family's much like anybody else's. Mm-hmm. There's half of them that you love and respect, and then there's the other half.
Which half am I meeting?
Well, there's my cousin Alistair, based in Taiwan, works in movies.
That's from Crazy Rich Asians, but I realized I put it on quick. But I have another one if you want another one.
Oh no, that's awesome.
Okay.
Definitely. I love Crazy Rich Asians. That's like one of my that's one of the movies I go to sleep to.
Mm-hmm.
You know, and I don't mean that in a bad way. It's just like really calming.
Put you in a good mood. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Uh-huh.
So that is the staff or cast or people
some of the cast.
Some of the cast of Another Simple Favor. Both these movies had a pretty thick cast.
Mm-hmm.
The next movie that we watched this week is the one everybody's been talking about, and like everybody I've known, like literally
it just didn't do so well at the box office. You know, we got 2.2 million.
I know that's weird. But, I mean, you said it got second place.
No, 7th.
Oh well, I mean, what is out? Thunderbolts.
Sinners still doing pretty
What
good.
is- what? Yeah, Sinners is still doing good. I mean, I don't even know what's all out right now.
But
I
I
didn't
mean,
even look.
it,
I
I
just
mean, again, it's a low budget film. It's 2.7 million, so it didn't. There was not a whole lot of advertisement, but you know, whatever.
my AMC doesn't have the names over the movie. Like all their screens are broken. And so I think that's how I never remember what other movies are playing, because usually I'm used to seeing those when I'm walking past them, you know.
Okay, but who's in this movie now?
What movie are we talking about first, Chris?
Fight or Flight.
Fight or Flight, featuring the one man that can rule the entire nation with a stern fist, one of my favorite actors in the history of man, done everything from 30 Days of Night to Sin City to Lucky Number 11, some of my favorite movies of all time, Mr. Josh Hartnett.
There are times that I have, well, like these blackouts, times I can't remember.
What happened?
I don't know. There's usually blood.
How can I help?
You can't change what you are, no matter who you save or who you love.
Yeah, I mean, honestly, I pulled that last night. I forgot where I got it from.
What's that?
I pulled that last night. I forgot where I got it from.
That is, I believe that's from Penny Dreadful.
Yeah, it is right. It is from Penny Dreadful. Good job.
Yeah, like Josh Hartnett is literally one of my favorite actors. Anything, he's like one of the things that when he's in something, I'm like, yeah, I got to see that now.
Okay.
Also in this movie is the great. Oh man, I'm not gonna be able to get that one.
How you want to do it now?
Yeah, what is that?
Charitha Chandran.
Charitha Chandran.
Charitha
Chandran. Yeah.
Okay, well, that one.
Forgive my directness. Do you have any thoughts about children?
Other than the fact that I desire them so. However many I have, my lord, I shall feel misfortunate, together with my husband, to reach out the best cause.
Oh, very sensible. Do you play any musical instruments, by chance?
Many, in fact. But, for the most part, my education was taken up by more serious pursuits. Modern languages, classical literature. I do love to read.
You know what that is, right?
Is that off of Bridgerton?
Yeah, it is.
Yeah. It's Charish Shadan.
Okay.
That's how you pronounce it. I was listening to that the whole time.
By the way,
to
Neil,
the clip.
here's who was number one at the box office, by the way, last weekend. Thunderbolts, Sinners, Minecraft Movie, The Count 2, Clown Cornfield, Shadow Force, and then Fight or Flight.
What are Shadows Force?
Yeah, it's like an action film. 2 people go out, kill people. I don't know.
Shadow Force. That sounds like, how did that make more money? What the heck? People went to the wrong action movie. But anyway,
Well, we don't know that. Shadow Force could be really good. We don't know that for sure.
dude, the posters and the picture, the cinematography alone look.
I know, dude.
All right, Katie Shakoff.
So you gave up your designs to retake Mandalore?
Your cult gave up on Mandalore long before the Purge. Where were you then? The children of the Watch and all the factions that came before fractured and shattered our people. Go home. There's nothing left.
From The Mandalorian.
Of course, Mandalorian. I knew exactly who pulled it right. Who doesn't pull for Mandalorian? And last but not least, Julian Kostov.
Half-assed and full blast is no way to run an operation, Colonel. It was a corporate coup d'etat, and you can wrap it in any flag you want, but we weren't meant to be there.
Sometimes our sponsors want more than just a photo op with the president.
I had to scoop my friends into body bags so some motherfuckers can charge an extra buck for a gallon of gas. Do you think I give a shit?
I forget where that's from, but that's showing cost. I'm sorry, this is from his acting reel. So this is
nice.
Some say.
So those are the two movies today. Yes, another simple favor and fight or flight. Chris, tell everybody where they can get us.
Yeah, you can find us on moviesdon'tsuck.net. We're on facebook.com/moviesdon'tpodcast. We're w2mnet.com. It's W2 and net. You'll find us there along with a bunch of other really cool podcasts. We're at Instagram at NTS Podcast. We're on Blue Sky and the Movies Don't Suck Podcast. We're on Patreon, patreon.com/Movies Don't Suck. We're on Bonfire, search Movies Don't Suck and Something Do. You'll find our merch at both there. And you'll also find our merch at Go TiVo and Blackwood Productions. You'll find us there, along with other stuff Neil's made. And, we have YouTube. We have everywhere you find podcasts or streamable media, we're there. Neil, who we talking today? Who we can love to?
Oh, we're going to give love to a place I was at actually just last night. My buddy Onion had a birthday party. Let's see if I got a picture of him. Yeah, I do. I got a picture. Onion!
Does he like onions, brother? Does he like onions? Which one's Onion?
I don't know. Onion is the guy in the front, the guy with the bandana and the finger in his mouth.
Okay.
And yes, so Onion's birthday last night was at a place that he works, and they rent out, and they literally, it's a whole area. I'm going to talk about the main area, but like literally next to them, they have a music school, they have an arts class, and then on top of that, they also have a jiu-jitsu class, and where they teach people how to what do you call it when you play the big fight with the big foam swords, like in at the Renaissance Festival? What's that called? Like SCAD?
No, sorry.
I don't know, SCAD. Oh, it's like SCAG or something like that, right?
God damn it! How do I know? We're nerds. We should know this.
I know. I've been to them. I'm trying to join a group. I can't remember right now. But yeah, so they teach that. They teach that as well, and they even have like a 6-sided ring where they teach wrestling. But the part we're going to talk about is because they need some people to get to help them out by renting out the Bowman Twin Center. The Bowman Twin Center is a place that has been around since like the 1950s. In fact, here's the story. Bowman Twin Event Center is your primary destination for hosting unforgettable events located in the heart of Tulsa. Their venue offers the perfect setting for weddings, quinceañeras, corporate function systems, custom spaces, and exceptional service. We ensure that here, let's see if we got some pictures. Oh, there's one of DJ Rave Night. Customable spaces and exceptional service. They ensure every concert. They make a vibrant hub for entertainment in the community, whether you're planning to intimate gathering or grand celebration. Bowman Twin Center provides inviting atmosphere to make your occasion truly special. Like these guys, like this place is awesome. Like, look, this is one show that they did. They did a drag show last week.
Nice.
Zach Beats was there. Look, they rented it out to like the floors are finished now. This is before the floors are finished. This is beforehand, but they even rented it out, did like this whole kid thing. By the
way, Neil, the thing we were thinking of was called LARPing. Live action role playing.
No, not live action. It's not called LARPing. It's not live action role play. It's a SCAG or something like that. It is SC something because it's like special weapons. Like it's for the big foam weapons that they fight with.
Well, they foam weapons also in the LARP, but okay.
Well, I mean, in different LARP, I mean, there's a bunch of different LARPs. LARPs is a category. That's just where you do it live. So, like, you playing at the Renaissance Festival is LARP. You going to the Vampire the Masquerade is LARP. You going to Steampunk is LARP. It's when you're playing a character in person, that's just a generalization. It's a subgenre of LARP. It's like, remember the movie Role Models?
I'm just seeing things that when I looked that up, all I get is LARP.
Oh my God.
Okay.
I don't know. I'll find it later while we're not talking when we're
Yeah,
talking
fine.
and listening to stuff. But anyway, go to the Bowman Center, blah blah blah. Blah blah blah. It's awesome. It's a great place. If you need a place to rent out, they got events. They just had a gaming con. They rent out to Quinceañeras. They like literally Wednesday every Wednesday night they have a no cover jam night where it's just a bunch of local musicians jamming it out. Like I had fun with it last night. You know what I did? I went up
What'd
to
you
the
do?
I go, all right, guys, I'm going to give you 3 random genres, and I want you guys just to put it together, make a song. They're like, okay. I go, cool. Black metal, hip hop, and polka. And they just played this beautiful song that embarked on all 3 of those guys.
Okay. It's cool.
They're fun. Yeah, it was really good. So anyway, Chris, you ready to talk movies? What are you doing, man? Are you wandering off in space on me?
What are you talking about? What'd you say? Am I trying to what?
Are you sleeping? Are you okay?
I'm just let's talk as another simple favor. Directed by Paul Feig. Paul Feig, you guys know him. Directed such classics such as Heavyweights. He was the guy who did a few episodes of Freaks and Geeks, but really he's known. Shit, why is this? The director Paul Feig, yes, I'm pretty sure he did a Spy, Ghostbusters, but really everyone knows because he directed Bridesmaids. The stars Anna Kendrick, reprising her role from the first one as Stephanie Smothers.
He really fit the bill.
And Blake Lively plays Emily Nelson.
Look at her.
Allison Janney plays Aunt Linda McLaren.
For her talent, I would operate on her daily without anesthesia.
Also, this stars. Here I do. This stars.
Oh no, it's funny. I just love that one. It's because it's her talking about beating her kid.
It's hilarious. Michaela Maroney is Dante Versano.
Look, I'll tell you one time, and I won't say it again. This is Sicily. It's my territory. You will never.
And also Henry Golding is Sean Townsend.
My family's much like anybody else's.
Neil, why don't you read the story for another simple favor?
Stephanie Smothers and Emily Nelson reunite on the island of
Capri.
Why did that mess me up? I know what Capri is. Oh my God. I think I just had a mini stroke. Okay. All right, we'll do that again. Stephanie Smothers and Emily Nelson reunite on the island of Capri, Italy for Emily's extravagant wedding to a rich Italian businessman, which is interrupted by murder and betrayal.
Neil, why don't you start this one out? Because I don't know what to say about this movie.
This was a good sequel for the other movie because it didn't change the world. The other movie didn't change the world. It had a good story. It was a good plot. It was fun. This was a fun movie. You went in, the characters were silly. It was like watching a soap opera but as a movie franchise would be the best way of doing it. It wants to be Knives Out.
It's not though.
Yeah. It wants to be Death of the Nile, Murder of the Orient. It wants to be one of those where you're like
Agatha Christie wants to be Knives Out, but it's just these two characters of Anna and Stephanie and Emily. And the thing is about Emily is that her character is so insufferable that it's kind of hard to enjoy myself watching this movie.
It was just like I like the evil chick, but the thing is, I think they called this one in. I don't think anybody really had didn't put a lot of. I mean, I think Henry Golden was the best thing of it. When he was drunk. It felt like he outacted everybody.
He's a really good actor. It's just that a lot of it was Anna Kendrick. She is kind of one note in her acting, and Blake Lively that's not so much. But but it was okay, man. But I was like, did everyone go this because they're going to Capri? Like it's this one's going to Hawaii. It's just a different atmosphere, with kind of sort of the same thing. I wasn't really intrigued that much.
I know.
And it took me a while to actually.
And had a beautiful. I mean, it has beautiful backgrounds and everything. I mean, come on, look at that wig. Look at those wigs alone.
Yeah. Well, Allison Janney was cool too. You know, like
I know, good. But what were their wigs supposed to be that bad?
I don't know.
And at the same time, it didn't look like. It didn't know what it wanted to be. It didn't
also,
know if it wanted to be.
So many
I felt like this
half-baked side plots in this one, like you're okay, that's not going to be resolved in any way. Like what the fuck? And so and it's it was the first one really surprised you and me, and this one didn't. It had one big surprise, I guess, and I guess I was like, oh, okay, I get it. But I wasn't like, oh my god. So it's not as good as the first one for sure.
I mean, like hopefully 3, 4, and 5 is better.
Are they doing another 3?
I can't remember how many they're doing of these, but I know there's a couple in the barrel.
Well, let's hope that.
I think we talked about it actually last week when we chose this movie.
You want to hear something? So I went back and watched recap of the first one because I didn't want to go back and have to rewatch the whole thing.
Yeah.
And I remember almost nothing of the first one.
Oh my gosh! I love the first one. The first and Simple Favor is like I really like it. That's a good movie. And
we talked about all the way back in 2018 when we were still doing this first started the podcast. We talked about it. There's some episode where we talk about it, I think. But
yeah, go back and find that, guys, because you want to hear that one too. But anyway, this one,
don't go back to honestly, don't go back to anything pre-pandemic. Honestly.
That's when we figured it out.
Yeah.
All right. So, but yeah, this movie it was fun. I'm not gonna lie, it is a fun movie if you're going to put something on, but you're not going to be talking about this later to anybody. This is one of those like, oh great, this is a good fun little movie. If you want to drink like sangria in the afternoon,
were you doing that? Or you
have a movie?
Were you drinking sangria watching this?
I can't remember what I was doing when I was watching this. Because I watched it I watched it like I think Friday or Saturday.
Yeah, I watched this not last night, the night before. No, I watched most of it. I watched half of it Tuesday, half of it last night, and afterwards I put together the clips. But when did you see Firefly? I saw that Tuesday actually. I saw that Monday actually.
Yeah, but yeah. So Chris, what do you give this?
3.4, 3.5. I mean, like, it's not as good as the first one. I didn't hate it, but again, I was like, okay, so you guys just want to, it's like, it's like Beetlejuice goes to Hawaii, just like another thing that goes to another place. They do another thing.
Yeah.
Like you said, it's not Agatha Christie, it's not Knives Out, but it's fine if you, especially with these actors. If you like, if you're a big fan of these actors, I think that's based on a book. I think you'll probably enjoy it. I can't say because I haven't read the books, but if you like these actors, you get to see a lot of them, and they're not bad.
Yeah, I mean, and to be honest, the cast is pretty good. And Ashlyn Janney does a really good job in it. I don't know if it was the script or people weren't feeling it, but it just felt like they didn't know exactly what they were trying to make. It just didn't feel like they didn't know if they were trying to be the quirky mystery thing or they're trying to be like slapstick funny, because they had some slapstick humor in there that was kind of like didn't fit and where it was at or whatever.
Right.
So I'd have to go like 3.5 on this too, easily.
Okay. All right, Neil, I'm on Rotten Tomatoes. Like, yeah, it's there.
I don't know. I don't know. I mean, I hope the next one they have more energy in it or something. Like they figured it out,
But like I heard they're making another one. I'm like, I don't know who was like, yeah, let's go ahead and get that first one. Let's do the second one now. I don't know who asked for it, and we got it, and this is it. So it's not awful, but it's there.
Hey, man, hopefully it's like Ocean's 12. Ocean's 11 is a classic. And then Ocean's 12 was like they tried to make something and it didn't work. But then they did Ocean's 13. And
Which
Ocean's
is really good.
13 was like just like the original, like almost classic. So maybe this is the Ocean's 12 of the trilogy.
It's just that Ocean's 11 is better than the A Simple Favor. You know?
Well, I know, but I'm just giving.
Okay,
I
okay.
don't know, man.
All
I don't know. There's a good twist in the original Simple Favor.
Yeah, there's a twist in this one too, guys. If you guys are all about the twisting, this is twists all throughout this thing.
But the
if you
thing
guys are-
is, the foreshadowing of the twist is like so massive.
But the foreshadowing is everything, though. Like that's how they make movies. And so, like, I didn't rack my brain or go through all the sort of tarot card readings that could predicted in this. Yeah, they could have predicted the twist in this. I'm sure it was coming. I'm like, okay, well, she'll get to it. We'll eventually find out, and they'll feed it to us because like a dumb audience would. Like they'll make it very clear what's happening. There's no when it comes to movies like this, no ambiguity for the person's like, I want to see Anna Kendrick and Blake Lively, and then they'll go ahead and for those people that
oh my god,
I know I'm sorry, Neil. I we're gonna get a demographic of our listeners. How many do you think are? Never mind. I'm not gonna.
What are you doing right now?
Neil, but Another Simple Favor is fine. The first one was pretty good. This one, I mean, it's there, and it's
How
not
did we go
awful.
from Rotten Tomatoes to not
Oh,
even doing
sorry.
the score, and you just went on
It's
this
just-
tangent? We all got what it is, dude.
Yeah.
Move on.
I know. It's just that like something got tugged down my back like a string, and now all this
Yeah,
shit.
you just got
I'm just
bad
word
all
vom-
Are you
I'm just
alright?
word vomiting into the mic. I'm sorry.
Hey, if you don't
all
get
right, Neil.
help at Charter, get help somewhere. All right.
All right, Neil. What is the critics' audience score for Another Simple Favor?
Audience score is going to be like a 64.
38%.
38? Wow, they
Yeah.
really didn't like this.
Yeah, they're meaner than we were. All right, Neil. What's the critic score for Another Simple Favor?
Critic score is going to be, they're going to be the middle one. I think they'll be like 61.
Oh, you're so close to 62.
Ah, yeah.
Kristen Census is sailing through on the strength of his predecessor. Another Simple Favor is the perfect cocktail of mystery, intrigue, and sharp casting with a dash of well-timed comedy. All right, I'm gonna read a bad review and a good review. That's usually what we do when we have a bad review. Whatever. This is Luxford City Games. She says, "If ludicrous escapism is your thing, this will make for a diverting experience. It's just a shame that the story is not as sharp as this character's barbs." Okay. And then this is a good review from not good enough because everyone's like the good ones are like 3 out of 5, which is still not that good. Let's do sorry. Let's go with John Serba of Decider. He goes, diminishing returns inevitably, but Another Simple Favor inspires enough laughter to render it a success. All right. So that's another film for some of you guys. Me and Neil, last week, we didn't realize it was on Amazon Prime for free. I mean, if you have Prime Video. And so we were like, okay, that's easy for us. And so we watched it. And you could too. I think Simple Favor is also, if you guys want to do like a double feature of both 1 and 2, you can probably find it online. It's for a very low price or straight up for free. So Neil, so were you able to figure out what that thing is called?
Yeah, I sent it to you in a private message.
So you could just talk about it now.
Oh yeah, say what it says.
Okay, so Neil wants to make it clear that I'm wrong, or he knows some stuff. So the Dago here is a well-known battle game organization.
Yeah, and then there's groups under it that do it.
Yeah, a well-known battle game organization that combines LARP and historical reenactment with safe, full contact foam fire weapon fighting. So it's a combination of LARP and like historical reenactment.
Yeah, see,
yes, LARP is where LARP is all the way just straight up fantasy, and this one.
But LARP is like the name of something. That's like saying I play role-playing games, or I play video games, or I watch movies.
Instead of saying yeah,
it's just that's the overall name of all of it.
All right, Neil, you got news ready for us? And Are you still pulling it up?
Yeah, I always have news ready for you.
Just you gotta change the background to make it show that
Well,
we have
I'm
news.
doing it. It's
No,
going
no, no.
Hey, stop it.
So
Hit the
Neil
music.
must use that. Oh, sorry.
This is the Movies Don't Suck and Something News. I'm going to read a bunch of stuff to Chris, and he's going to like it or suffer deeply.
I never suffer, Neil. I mean, I like when talking to you.
Deeply. All right, let's get this one out of the way. Let's just get it out of the way, man. Christopher Nolan is going to be in the Guinness World Records for filming the first movie ever in 100 complete IMAX cameras with the Odyssey. So yay, he gets an award. There you go.
Wait, so
anyway,
you're saying like the most amount, are you saying the most amount of IMAX cameras, or just like everything's filmed for IMAX? Is your dog okay? But
the entire movie of the movie Odyssey is going to be filmed with 100% IMAX cameras. That has never happened for any movie. They
I wonder if that's going to make it look
with
different.
IMAX cameras because that's what makes certain action scenes seem so good, like on the big screen of like when they do the IMAX.
I really wish you could have seen the next movie you talked about in IMAX. But so Neil, what can Chris Nolan do to make him come back in your good graces?
Not fuck up Odyssey.
So what if the Odyssey's like one of the best movies you've ever seen? Would you give him
I'll give him a free pass. I'm a big Greek and Roman mythology guy, but he fucked up Batman, so I mean he's gonna just maybe F that up too. He messed up time travel for me now, and now it's like you know.
It's my Stellar. Okay. All right, Neil.
All right, let's keep on going.
So Neil made it seem like we were talking about death, but he's like, no, let's get out of the way. Come on. And it was like, Chris Nolan got a record. So I'm sorry.
I know. What a punk. Oh yeah. So anyway, you know what action star you're like, man, I wish I had the origin story of that action star so bad that you needed an origin story of the origin story.
What is it?
We are getting a Rambo origin story. So like when he was a kid before he goes to that town and he's all the fucked up veteran, we're getting when he was the kid that went to war and not the 30-year-old that's wandering through a town getting beat up by the people because he's a vet.
Okay. Well, sure. I mean, sure. If Sly's still around when that gets made, he'll be executive producer, maybe.
You're an executive producer.
I might be. You don't know.
Yeah, you are. You are. Let's see here. Mel Gibson's making the second part to his zombie sequel. The movie The Resurrection of Christ will be coming out. It looks like it is headed. You got a release update. Where's the release? You're praising. The guy who played Jesus Christ in the original, Jim Caviezel, is going to be playing the part again. And they said the shooting begins in August, so be out probably by the end of 2026.
It's called The Resurrection. He's back and ready to fuck. Is that what it's called?
Resurrection, dude.
Sorry, guys. I'm going to help.
Oh my god! All right, Jim from The Office is making a Jack Ryan movie, and he said it's action packed and the choreography is ridiculous. There's a guy fixing my pool outside, guys, so my dog's gonna be barking every now and then because he's gonna hear noises.
I know the house would love to meet him though. You know,
he has like 4 times already.
Okay.
So they're going to be doing this. The same action people that did John Wick is going to be behind this. So if you don't know the Jack Ryan character, it's been played by Alec Baldwin in The Hunt of Red October, by Harrison Ford in Clear and Present Danger, Ben Affleck in The Sum of All Fears, Chris Pine and Jack Ryan Shadow Recruit. Now it's
there's a series. There's a series that John Krasinski did as Jack Ryan.
Yeah.
And
And
so
they're gonna
I don't
finish
know
it
if it's
off
any
with a
good.
movie, basically.
It could be good. Could be good. I don't know. I haven't watched it. I just have me and Neil have so many things to watch with so little time to do it. So
One of the happiest days in the entire world has finally come, Chris. As of today, 13 hours ago when this was published, Kevin Smith has now got the rights back to Dogma, the movie, which has been
Yes.
held since 1999 by the Weinstein family. So
yeah, I
over,
heard,
you
I
know,
heard about
how
this.
many?
Like they were like, what are people gonna do with this? And like nothing, I guess. And then someone from was like, I think someone wants this back. And so Kevin got it back.
So now there's going to be a sequel they're planning on, and also on top of that, this is getting remastered in 4K and is going to be playing around at festivals all around and some local theaters. So you got to go see Dogma. Huh?
I mean, I think I already came through here. I missed it.
No, it's coming through there at the. No, it's the one that was at Screenland.
Yeah. No,
Yeah. No, there's one at Screenland too coming up.
There was one at AMC like a couple weeks ago.
Yeah.
But it could be something else. I don't know. Okay.
I know that. All right. Adam Sandler had to paid a good heartfelt tribute to one of his most famous cast members, passed away over the age of 80 years old. Morris the alligator, who bit off Chubb's hand in Happy Gilmore, has passed away.
Rest in peace.
Goodbye, Morris. We are all gonna miss you. You could be hard on directors, makeup artists, costumers, really anyone with arms or legs, but I know you did it for the ultimate good of the film. The day you wouldn't come out of your trailer unless we sent in 40 heads of lettuce taught me a powerful lesson. Never compromise your art. I will never forget at craft service the time when we split the Three Musketeers bar and you let me have the bigger half. But that's who you are. Adam Sandler, writing good material for all of us.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah. Then we play the place two. Then we play the for two anymore. I'm sorry, could you back? Hell no. Damn alligator bit my hand off.
Damn alligator bit my hand off.
Got Carl Weathers.
All right, let's see here. We got the Morris twins are going to be the Morris sisters are going to be playing, Kata Mora and you know who I'm talking about?
No.
Yeah, the Morris sisters. I just had it out because I thought you'd know who they are because you're usually on top of things like that.
You told me not to go through the news, and that's why I'm waiting here.
Well, no, I mean actors and actresses. Kate Mara and Rooney Mara.
Oh, the Mara, Kate Mara, yeah.
The Mara.
You said Mara.
Yeah.
Mara.
They're going to be playing they're going to play their first movie together as they play it's by Wiener Harsgo, and it's called Burden of Dreams, and the guy wrote it specifically for the two sisters to
who said it by who?
Did
you mean
Werner Herzog?
Werner Herzog is doing that? Okay. Yeah, I'll
Yeah.
watch it, whatever it is. If Werner Herzog's in it, yeah. He's doing it,
Yeah. So he's making it, and the Murray sisters will play Jen and Joan Holbrook, twin siblings who have a strange relationship that puts them in the spotlight. Herzog has said that the film is based on the true story of the Chaplin sisters, Freda and Greta, who have become international sensations over standing trial and harassment case.
Werner Herzog is a crazy man, dude. You've seen Grizzly Man, right? He directed that. He did a bunch of documentaries, but he also does.
That's what I'm saying.
Crazy outsider films. I want to mention one thing real quick. Is that this is rumored that the people asked him what he thinks of the films of Danny Boyle, who's Slumdog Millionaire, Train Spotting, all that stuff.
Yeah, I know who Danny Boyle is.
And his response was, "I don't know who she is or what she's done."
That's so mean. That's okay. Everybody doesn't need to
badass.
Everybody doesn't need to know everybody. All right, so this guy, he made a movie once with Nicolas Cage. And and it was called Mandy.
Mhm.
Do you remember the guy who made the movie?
I forget his name, but I know that. What is it called? What's his name?
Panos Cosmatos?
Yeah, but yeah,
Panos
Panos Cosmatos. I
Cosmatos?
think. Yeah.
Okay. Him and Elizabeth Olsen are going to be teaming up where she will be playing a vampire. Olsen is now attached to the Vampire Project, written by the Sevens, Andrew Kevin Walker, and Cosmatos has wrote this movie. And the log line follows: Isaac and Stuart will portray Royal and Alex, a married couple in the glittering 80s LA who descend each evening from their luxury skyscraper condo and head into the electric nighttime realm when they cross paths with the mysterious, enigmatic, nameless vampire and her hard partying cabal. Okay, so like, yeah, so basically she's gonna be like a hard partying vampire that's a nice rich couple. That's awesome.
I can't wait. Do you know what it's called yet?
Oh yeah, I just told you. What was it? Gosh dang it, I closed it already because I was going to the next one.
Necrocosm? Or Force of the Gods?
You're fired. You're fired.
Okay.
You're so fired. Because now I got to find it and all this stuff, and I'm already you're so mean. Why do you do this to me?
Sorry, Neil.
It's all your fault.
Move on. I'll find it.
There we go.
Okay.
There we go. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. I thought I told you. Flesh of the Gods.
Flesh of the Gods. Okay. Cool.
Flesh of the Gods. Flesh of the Gods. Warner Brothers president has announced that the four top people that they're going to base the whole universe around is, of course, Superman, Batman, Wonder Woman, and Supergirl.
Mm-hmm.
And that is how they're going to bring in all the other characters are through those based movies.
This is how we do
it. Yeah, it's like, all right, cool. So you're going to try the same characters you just tried.
Yeah, well, hopefully it works.
Whatever. Hey, wait, I hope it goes well, guys. Like, I know what's the terminology for insanity?
When you do the same thing, expect different results, right? Yeah.
Right. All right. Well, Austin Butler and Jeremy Allen White are going to be doing a movie called Enemies for A24. It'll be led by the two of the most popular actors of today. Deadline confirmed that the casting is now report. Enemies is set to begin production this summer in Chicago. Dunham is writing and directing the film. Who's Dunham? Henry Dunham from The Standoff at Sparrow Creek. And the plot details about the movie report the film will follow a relentless detective and an infamous contract killer, most likely played by White and Butler, who collide in deadly game of cat and mouse. Are they the next action stars?
Maybe.
I mean, Jeremy Allen White's been doing wrestling movies and stuff like that.
I mean, I know you love that fucking Jeremy Allen White. I mean, who doesn't though? He's been in great stuff. You know, he's done the shit. You know, what's that? He's done Shane 4. Yeah, and
your favorite movie to masturbate, Spring Breakers, is getting a sequel.
I'll masturbate the James Franco parts as Alien.
James Franco parts is it? But yeah, Spring Breakers is getting a new movie. It'll be out by what is it called? Salvation. Spring Breakers Salvation Mountain will star Byrne, Ariel Martin, Grace Von Dien, and True Whitaker.
Free Spring Break forever. Yeah.
Okay. Forever. I don't know, man. I mean, they can try, but I don't know if that movie's going to work. I mean,
it's hard if Harmony Korine is not like part of it. Then I don't know how it works. I mean, he makes such fucking weird movies. You saw Beach Bum, which had Captain Whack, our favorite part of it. But yeah.
All right, we're gonna play a game. You ready to play a game?
Okay, let's do this game.
We're gonna play a game. It'll be great. This is a great game. I'm gonna show you a photo, and you need to tell me who the actors and who they are playing.
This is really good for
All right.
people who listen to the podcast. But yeah,
I know. Yeah, go for it and go.
and who they're playing and what? Because that's Nicolas Cage on the right, isn't it?
You would be correct. Then Nicolas Cage is on the right.
And then Bono on the left.
That's Bono? You think that's Bono?
I can't tell. Is it Josh Brolin?
No, it's Christian Bale.
Oh, I do not. That looks nothing like Christian Bale, but
I
they're-
know neither one of them do because the movie. Because you're not going to get this part because you don't know who those two people are. That is Al Davis and John Madden, the famous Madden who,
Oh, yeah,
you know,
yeah.
Madden football, you know,
Yeah.
his famous Madden. And that is the biography they're doing, the first Photoshop that kicked off production on May 13th called Madden.
Dope. Yeah, we'll see
We're
that.
definitely going to have to watch that. I know you love football movies.
Oh, the best.
All right, let's see here. Discounted tickets for Superman and Fantastic Four at the AMC theaters on every Wednesday. Let's see here. Super Mario Brothers 2 has been confirmed to be Super Mario World, which indicates that Yoshi will be joining the party.
He better look like what we want to look like. You remember some creepy ass creature. Like,
Oh, come on.
Imagine if they got the Yoshi from fucking the original Super Mario Bros. Movie, and they're like, "Here you go," and people were like, "Would lose their fucking mind in a bad way." Yeah, like I would. I'd be upset.
They're remaking Faces of Death.
Should they?
With Barbie Ferrari from Euphoria, and Charlie XCX.
I don't think we need to see that. I don't want to see Faces of Death. Do you?
Faces of Death will undoubtedly be another standout entry to the horror realm. As Fergie spoke about a personal connection to the film, I grew up watching a lot of horror. And so for me as an emo kid, horror just like speaks to me. Because I did Faces, I feel like there may be a little pause on it. So let's see. Does it say exactly what it's about? No, it doesn't say exactly. It just says it's like Faces of Death. So I don't know.
I don't
That's
think
weird.
that was that a horror film. The first one. I mean, I don't know, man. To me, that's like it's all right, whatever.
Sean Levy is now working on the Madonna biography.
She's still alive, right? So like, I guess you could do that.
I mean, she did a lot of plastic surgery, man. It looks
So
really weird.
You're saying every morning she has to do injections to keep her going.
I have no idea, and I don't
Okay.
care. I'm not going to go
Alright.
that way. I'm
Okay.
not mean to people. Whoever wants to do that, I mean, that's almost like a disease, isn't it? Is it like what's it called, where you just never think you look good?
Well, I think that's body dysmorphia, but that's a real thing.
Yeah, body dysmorphia. Yeah, that's
Yeah,
it.
yeah.
I mean, she probably has that due to the fact. Yeah, but anyway, yeah. So they're going to be doing. So Madonna and Sean Levy are writing that movie together.
Well, cool. They're doing it together. It'll be probably fun to watch. Hopefully.
Kevin Costner is still trying to get his Horizon movies made.
Okay, man. Like make them good. like I don't have 3.5 hours. Generally after I get off work, you know.
Oh, we're
Yeah.
definitely if he gets the other ones made.
We'll do a movie, just a whole podcast of both of them, right?
All like we'll do a 6-hour podcast as long as the movies are. Jason Segel from Shrinking is reunites with Shrinking team for a new psychology thriller. He's going to be doing a new movie called Sponsor. He's written with Bill Lawrence and Brett Goldstein. If you haven't seen that stand-up of Brett Goldstein, go find it. It's awesome. He just released one. It's called The Second Best Day of My Life. Peter makes a big mistake when he gets behind the wheel after partying too hard. A terrible accident leaves him in the choice of prison or recovery program. Convinced he doesn't have a drinking problem, he But Gurley shows up to his first meeting and searches for a sponsor and walks no nonsense, charismatic, and yet enigmatic Jerry. Peter is convinced Jerry is the answer to his prayers, but his sponsor's unconventionally approach pulls Peter further, of course, and pushes him into the living hell that'll make more than 12 steps to escape.
All right. I'll watch that.
Right? I'll watch that all day long.
Mm-hmm.
For people who have been waiting, we got two more stories. For people who've been waiting, the 30th anniversary of Batman Forever, we are now going to get the Schumacher cut of Batman Forever, the one he wanted to make, and the studios made him cut it down.
So, guys, just so you know, that means more bat nipples, more Batman crotch, right?
Right.
It's okay.
A whole lot of that, but that's okay because it's Val Kilmer, and we don't disrespect the dead.
No.
Anyway,
I'm just saying that he was in that.
But ever since the Snyder Cut was released, everybody wanted to hear about the Schumacher cut because there was one that the theater never released, and he had reshoots and everything done. So this will be released in theaters on May 29th, but only in Los Angeles.
It's okay.
And it's an extreme limited seating. But the funny part about this all, though, is if this gets released, then you know it's going to get released widespread in the next year.
Mm.
So, I mean, I'm looking forward to that because I want to see what his vision was. And talking about someone's vision, Chris, how about a number 3, 4, 5, and 6 movie to the two movies that you loved more than anything last year?
There are two movies last year that there were. What? Tell me what it is. No, I'm not sure. I'm tired. Yeah,
Rebel Moon.
Oh yeah,
Rebel Moon is getting the green light for 3, 4, 5, and 6.
Yeah.
We've outlined movies 3, 4, 5, and 6 in very detailed outlines. Zach has literally plotted out the whole world. We know we can go. We've already got it going. We've written it in detailed outlines to the company. So
I thought did Netflix just give up on that? I thought they were like, sorry, man.
No, we're never gonna stop watching Rebel Moon.
I forgot.
You love the Rebel Moon. You love Rebel Moon.
You know, all we do is talk shit when it came out.
All right, that's the end of the news. Let's get to the last movie. That was the movies don't suck and some of the news. I told Chris a bunch of stuff. He liked it. He loved it. He got more of it. Now to the last movie.
All right, let's talk Fight or Flight.
Fight or Flight, man.
Yeah. Directed by James Madigan. James Madigan has directed films such as Runaways. These are actually Medal of Honor. Runaways with TV series, and this is his first full feature film. Even though it's done visual effects like Iron Man 2. Anyway, this stars Josh Hartnett as Lucas Reyes.
Oh, he did the Meg?
Oh, you visual second assistant director or something like that, right? Josh Hartnett is Lucas Reyes.
There are times that I...
Chanrithra Chandran as Isha.
Forgive my directness. Do you have any thoughts about children?
Other than the fact that I desire them so.
Katie Sackhoff as Catherine Brunt.
So you gave up your designs to retake Mandalore?
You're cold.
And Julian Castoff as Aaron Hunter.
Half-assed and full blast is no way to run an operation, Colonel.
All right, Neil, let's really read the storyline for Fight or Flight.
A mercenary takes on the job of tracking down a target on a plane, but most must protect her when they're surrounded by people trying to kill both of them.
Okay. So this movie, first off, we'd probably say that it's made by the same people who made John Wick, right? So you can expect the ultra violence. This movie was like, hold on. This was like Snakes on a Plane mixed with John Wick.
You know what it reminds me of? If it's like
Yes.
John Wick, Bullet Train,
Yeah.
and
It was a lot like Bullet Train.
and Bullet Train and the movie you just said Snakes on a
Snakes
Plane.
on a Plane,
Snakes on a
yeah.
Plane, Bullet Train, and John Wick just slapped together. But it made it original enough because of certain scenes.
Mhm.
One, when someone takes a bottle of acid. I didn't say who, when, and where, but I'm pretty sure if you look at some of the pictures, you can figure that out.
Yeah.
Like it is just ultra violence happiness.
And
everywhere.
gore, if you like guys like blood and gore, it's all throughout this thing too. It's
Josh Hartnett just knocks this one right out of the park. He knows exactly how to play this character.
Mhm.
He was, I mean, when it goes for, it's when you have a good actor doing good. I mean, I know it's a nobody John Wick, movie. I know what it is. I know exactly. They're like, okay, we got another actor, we got another story, kind of like that. But same thing. But it works because everybody in it you can tell just had a good time. Like it went well. I mean, there are scenes in this that just straight up make you bust up laughing. And then there's other scenes like you're like, oh, damn.
Yeah.
I mean, he goes from being like drunk guy to being like ultra violent assassin.
It's a very fun movie. I will say that. It's very fun.
Yes.
Yeah, and
I mean, there's the cab driver naked because he bought his clothes from him.
it's a fun movie, man, and I want to. I mean, like we could get a sequel, but I don't know how you just like you said, it's like Bullet Train but on a plane, and like John Wick mixed with Snakes on a Plane. So, I would, and yeah, it's not the storyline is not super important. Like it's nice to know, and I guess it gives a little bit of heart to it. But,
Right.
But you're not there for that. You're right there because you want to see.
You're
Josh
there for
Hartnett.
you want it, like when you go to a Jackie Chan movie, you want Jackie Chan. When you go to a John Wick movie, you want John Wick. You know what you want. When you go to a Rambo movie, you know what you want Rambo to do. It's like that. You know exactly what you're going into this movie for.
Is mega violent, guys. Not for kids. I mean, well, maybe some kids, but not for your kids. It's bloody. I'm sure Neil appreciated the blood, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Okay. Sorry.
Yeah, sorry. I was in the middle of drinking.
I should pay attention to what you're doing. But it's fun, man. It's a fun movie, and I recommend it highly to people.
Oh yeah, I mean, this is like if you like fun, violent, and fun movies, this is what it is. It's fun, it's violent, it's beautiful, it's gory. It's got like so many different little
vignettes.
Jokes.
It's also not super serious. This is a very funny movie. This is very funny.
Yeah.
It's
literally okay. The best way to describe this is like the dude gets on a plane and everybody wants to kill him.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, it's perfect.
That's it. Or everybody wants to kill everybody, or everybody wants to kill other people. But it's a whole lot of murdering on a plane. Like I don't think anybody except for like 3 people walked in this plane alive.
Yeah.
like, and I mean it's like one of those big old 747. I mean they have even the fancy first class, the platinum people, diamond people.
Mm-hmm.
Diamond? Is it diamond?
Yeah, like a triple black diamond. I don't know, but I've always wanted to see one of those super first class bars they have. Like, do they exist for real?
Right?
Yeah. Have you?
Oh no, I've been on a plane like that where they had the fancy bar and yeah.
Okay. One of the things I want in my life is to be able to sleep on a plane, like on a one that lies back fully.
Oh yeah, like in the Crazy Rich Asians.
Yeah,
like,
I want them to
movie,
do you want your couch to a bed?
Clothes.
I'm like, yeah, change this to a bed right fucking now. Yeah, I want that.
Yeah. I'm sleeping the whole way, bro.
Yeah. But yeah, fucking Fight or Flight, dude. Fun movie, and really don't sleep in this one. I don't know how it'll be at theaters. I'm sure it'll make
This is a theater. This is a theater movie, or I mean, this is a good action movie that you're just like, damn, you want to see it over and over again. I feel like this is going to be like Fall Guy, and this is like not going to get the love that it deserves.
I think it'll make its money back, but I don't think by much because it was this pretty cheaply made film, and it was 7th at the box office open. Hopefully, it sticks around a bit longer. I know Sinners came through, and it's still number 2, which we're all about that for a movie that's gonna get on for picture, I think. But
hopefully it gets a good pickup this week because the Nobody 2 trailer just got released.
Dude,
so maybe that'll get people in the mood to go see something like
thanks
that.
for sending that over. I was like, I went and watched that scene for that first Bussy and Nobody.
Yeah. I love Nobody with Balba Udenkirk. Who knew he'd be it's so funny to listen to him because he's just like, how would I ever know I was ever going to be an action star?
Yeah.
I wrote for The Simpsons. It's like,
I can't wait to see it in the way too. And you guys should rush out to see Firefly when it's still in theaters. You have fun seeing it. If you go into violence, it's a little. I mean, you don't know it's a little bit like Bullet Train, like 6 on Plane, like John Wick, but very funny.
It's violent. Cool. It's violent. It's bloody. There's a chainsaw cutting someone in half.
Yeah.
There's a martini glass that goes in someone's eyeball and their head gets shoved onto like, I'm telling you, this is a violent movie, but the deaths are so funny. Like, I was in here, I was laughing so much. It was hard to contain my laughter at some of the funny things they came up with.
I knew what you're scoring this one.
I'm gonna give it 4. I liked it. This is a movie I could easily because again I vote a lot on rewatchability, and this is one of those movies that I could rewatch this thing like 10 times and then probably start getting tired of it. And then like it's one of those movies that as soon as I've seen John Wick so many times, like I can't go back and watch it too many. I gotta wait for it now. I gotta give it a time frame where I haven't seen it because now I know exactly how the kills go down and all that stuff. This is that kind of movie. This is the kind of movie that I'm going to watch it a couple times now. And in the future, I'm going to watch it every time I see it.
All right. My score is right with you, Neil. It's a 4 as well. It's a fun movie. It's definitely worth a watch. And I do feel like that if you have the chance to see the theaters and you've already seen Sinners or whatever you want to see, to go see Firefly. It's been a slow week this past week. And the next week, more stuff coming out. But Firefly, go check it out. It's fun.
I got one question though.
Yeah.
Why is it recently when anybody's trying to hide from people or the law or whatever in movies, they all bleach their hair blonde?
Because I don't know, man. I'd like to. I think you need to ask Josh Hartnett.
I feel like I need to ask AI. Yeah. Or something like that.
Why is everyone bleaching their hair now?
Yeah. Why is all this what? No, you're hiding though. I wouldn't dye my hair green while I'm trying to hide from somebody.
I mean, if I were you, I'd have to put fake hair on. So
we'll give you a mullet wig.
Okay, sounds good.
Wig. Yeah.
A skullet wig. All right, now I got Neil on RotTomatoes.com. What is the audience score for Fight or Flight?
Has to be 83.
It's 75, but there's a.
Okay, but it's still pretty good.
It says suspend belief, stow away intellectual baggage, and remain seated through Josh Hartnett's demented and shamelessly entertaining Fight or Flight. All right, Neil. I'm on RotTomatoes.com for the critic score for Fight or Flight. What is it?
78.
Certified Fresh is 76. You're pretty close.
Oh man.
Kirsten says Josh Hartnett's go for broke performance gives Firefly wings, sustaining this daffy action comedy at entertaining crazy altitude that refreshingly doesn't wear out its welcome. Yeah, this guy's is only nice. It's less than 2 hours, which we had to say about some movies that we have to watch soon. But I'm gonna read a bad review and a good review. This is from Aaron Newworth that we live in entertainment. Says, much as James director dramatic and try, I wasn't finding the comedy aspect of this action comedy all that funny, nor would I ever really find myself excited about the setting in action. You go fuck yourself on that one. And this is let's talk. This is Steven Silver Spice today says it's structured like an action movie, but really it's a comedy that derives most of its laughs from the hilariously gruesome kills, the creative use of parts of an airplane, and mugging from star Josh Hartnett. Hey, we like this movie. You guys will see it. It's a fun, bloody mess, right?
All right, so here we go. Some information.
Mm.
One, it said I had a great observation skills. Then it said visual contracts and transformation. Blonde hair creates an immediate visual shift of people's eyes if they're looking for a brunette or dark-haired person. So when they see the blonde, they just don't automatically understand that person has dark hair. But then you saw his picture. You always see people's picture. They obviously always have dark hair before.
Mm-hmm. Okay.
Symbolization of reinvention. Blonde hair can suggest a new identity or loss of innocence and help superheroes from blending in. Pop culture echo chamber says that the blonde hair trick has been doing popular, and it was because it's in popular movies that have won and shows that have won Emmys and awards like Gone Girl, Breaking Bad, Killing Eve, and Widows. It created a subgenre where people that hide usually dye their hair blonde.
Okay, there we go. That's a good way to put it. Good job, Neil.
I was like, man, that's cool.
Yeah. All right. Are you ready? Next week we're doing Final Destination Bloodlines. I already decided that.
What is it?
Final Destination.
Oh yeah, definitely. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. Why would? Yeah. This guy wouldn't want to go see a Final Destination movie. Oh man, does that mean I got to watch all the other Final Destination movies?
I don't think so. I mean, you can use that as an excuse to watch them, but no.
Yes, does that mean I need to watch all the other Final Destination movies?
Yes, it does.
Yeah.
Okay.
There you go.
All right.
I guess I'm gonna be watching Final Destination all week. Hey, and you guys watching? You're all my friends. I know a lot of you probably are. You want to watch Final Destination movies? I'm doing a marathon this week.
So guys, so we're doing that, and we'll figure out the stream when we get to it. You can find us on moviesdon'tsuck.net, where facebook.com/moviesdon'tsuck podcast. We're on Instagram at GS Podcast. We're on Patreon, patreon.com/moviesdon'tsuck. You guys want shirts? Go Blackwood Productions at TeePublic. You'll find our shirts there. Or Movies Don't Suck, and you search that at bonfire.com, and you'll find more stuff. And everywhere you find podcasts, find Movies Don't Suck and something that do. Neil, what was your small business? Everyone help them out.
If you have a small business, you can come in and you can hang out with us at any time. All you need to do is send us your info, and we'll be more than happy to send you our information back. And we would probably advertise you right here on our podcast. There are thousands of listeners or millions of followers, because you know why? We love you, and we want to help you out. We want to help you, just like we all want to help Chris get out of that white room that he's in, because it looks like he's in a mental institution.
So it's the two lights and the sunlight makes it seem like I'm in a really bright room. But without these, I'd be like just dark the whole time. It'd be like I don't know how to do it, but yeah. So I'm gonna turn these lights off as soon as I get done here. But I need to change. Wish our basement anyway. Not a big deal.
Anyway, not a big deal. Let's move on. All right, man. You ready to get out of here?
I'll see that.
That's another episode of Movies Don't Suck and Some Do. My name's Neil.
And I'm Chris.
And remember, guys, no matter how hard you try in life, anytime someone asks you for another simple favor, remember, use your fight or flight skills to get out of there right away. Have a good day. Thank you for everybody that's watching and a part of the episode today. Again, the chat area is open, even though someone did say that they liked us, but I'm afraid it's it's an add me on Discord. Yeah, that's fake. That has to be fake.
Yeah, I'm doing that. Yeah,
I hate it when people do
Queen Z with Jizzy or whatever. So,
was it Queen G? I didn't. Queen Weezy the Jeezy. Okay, yeah, that's definitely that's a porn site. Yeah, woo! Chris, stop going to porn sites with the movies.
I'm not doing that. But just
all right, thank you guys. You have a good night. Have a good day.
See you
through your second window.
Thanks.
We're gonna go eat and stuff. Bye.